afternoon, Gaëlle. Thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. It's a pleasure to speak with you within our small format of interview for Cluster Yachting Monaco. Gaëlle, you are the managing director of the Monaco Yacht Show, one of the biggest shows in the world dedicated to yachts. Again, I would love to let you introduce yourself and speak a little bit about your past experience before arriving to your place right now.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Gregory, for this opportunity. So I'm the managing director of the Monaco Yacht Show since 2010. I'm part of the organizing committee, in fact, since 1998, so quite a long time. To be honest, I jumped into this company just after my studies. I had a master's degree in marketing in Schema Business School. And over the years, I had different positions in the company, which give me now a good vision on a lot of all the tasks to be done for the company, a good knowledge of the needs of the yacht show and how we can develop the team to support the project of the Monaco Yacht Show. So some people can say, oh, it's a long time, are you ready to go somewhere else? But in fact, over the years, the yacht show has evolved a lot. It changed so much in 20 years. And as me, my position in the company evolved also. So I cannot say that I've done the same work for the last 20 years, of course.
And you're part of one of the biggest event group in the world, Informa. So, but organizing a lot of events around the world, a lot of boat shows, but other events. So it's really part of a global strategy and this global vision that you have for Monaco, and of course, over show gives you this added value that is important for Principality of Monaco. So maybe you want to say 2 words about Informa, about what you're organizing, about the show, maybe to explain us a little bit more, and maybe the last evolution also. Sorry, about the show, whatever you feel like to speak.
Informa, I've bought the Monaco Yacht Show in 2005, so quite 15 years ago. They are the leading group in the world for organizing a lot of different events and conferences in many different subjects like finance, telecom, real estate, fashion. So I even don't know all my colleagues because it's such a big group. But definitely the Monaco Yacht Show is a very important event for them. On this basis, they have created a little group within Informa market, which regroups different yachting events. They bought some yachting events in Florida 3 or 4 years ago, including Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and Palm Beach, which is the more well-renowned yachting events in the US. So that doing so means finally the ones which could be considered as a competitor of the Monaco Yacht Show in the past, even though I didn't really feel it's a competitor because it's a very important event for the US market. Now it's in the same group. That means we got a global vision on yachting. And for us, Informa really consider each event with its strategy, and they have the full confidence in each management group for developing the show, further the banner of Informa, and of course further, which is the key subject, further the market needs. And especially at that moment with the COVID pandemic, we see that it had a huge impact on event industry, and it gives us the occasion to rewrite the strategy of the Monaco Yacht Show for the future to make it as much efficient as possible.
Yeah, there's a lot of evolution. Of course, the sanitary situation is quite complicated for events, but you really jump on this occasion to make an evolution on the yacht show, to make an amazing strategy, communication strategy, and positive messages. So I really hope that all the events for Informa, for Monaco Yacht Show will run normally this year. In September, the situation will be better. Even maybe maybe everything will be a little bit more solved, let's say. But the strategy of the group is really to continue developing yachting, continue developing the show in Monaco, of course, but in other location. And for Monaco, you have let's say a strategy, a future strategy of how we can maybe, I don't know, implement some news for the show, or also for the professional and owners that will come to the Monaco Yacht Show in next September, I hope.
Yes, in fact, as you saw the yacht show over the last few years, in fact, he never stopped evolved. That means every year we try to improve it, to implement new marketing product, just to make it more efficient for the industry, for the super yachting professionals, and match the super yachting clients, the high net worth individuals who come to Monaco to buy and discover yachting. So with the COVID, we had, because the show was canceled last year, we had a lot of discussion with the industry. We created an exhibitor committee, a steering committee, just to concentrate all the requests of the market and to make it more in line with the needs of the market, which is different. I mean, we have to cope with different needs from the yachting industry, and with all the feedback we had, we worked on implementing new rules for the yacht show, new strategy in terms of positioning of your exhibitors in the show, to create one day, the first day, which will be dedicated on the dock side. We will be dedicated only to potential clients and final clients and their advisor around them. That means a professional of yachting can go in the air-conditioned tent, in the general exhibition around the dock, but all the access to yachts will be strictly reserved for private clients on the first day. That means, of course, for us, repositioning some activities, some exhibitors in the show. So at the moment, we are working hard to implement this strategy. And the idea is, of course, to offer a better visit experience for the visitors, and for the market, to offer them a moment where they can be, which will be strictly reserved to the relationship they may have with clients, without other meetings with professional of yachting on the dock side. The show is very busy, as you know, so that's why we have implemented this new strategy for this year onwards. It's the first step, and we will continue over the next few years to see if it was working well, what could be improved again, and what could support the show as a key marketplace for the super yachting, for the international super yachting.
You already make evolution, and very positive, and congratulations for this evolution, because it's very, very important. You are part of the project Monaco Capital of Yachting, installed by the Yacht Club of Monaco and all the partners entities of Monaco. We know that Monaco is one of the, let's say, main place of yachting. We have more than 300 companies established in Monaco with 1,500 employed salaries on the Principality. So it's a huge market for the Principality of Monaco. You are part of this global vision of the Monaco Capital of Yachting projects within the C Index, for example, launched by the Yacht Club 2, the training center, Monaco Yacht Show, of course, the Foundation Prince Albert that is helping and developing new technologies, new project. What's your personal vision on this global Principality project, let's say?
Oh, it's of course very positive, because it also helps to show the world how Monaco is important for yachting. I mean, it's not something new. It has been a natural place for super yachting in the history. If you look at of the Port Hercule, in the old images you can see at the beginning of the century, we had already some yachts. And of course, the position of Monaco on the Côte d'Azur, on the Mediterranean, is naturally it's naturally a place for yachting. And doing these activities around something which for me it's natural is of course, emphasize the role of Monaco for this industry. Over the last 20 years, which is when I began in this business, I saw how many companies from the yachting industry open offices in Monaco, because of course the clients are there all year long. It's a natural place for high net worth individuals to come to enjoy Côte d'Azur. It's a safe place, so it can help, and also help to show the government how yachting is important for their industry. Not only Monaco Yacht Show, of course, but all as a global. Of course, you can say sometimes alone you go faster, but together you go far away. So that means it's much more efficient to work as a group to promote the yachting industry worldwide when we travel in other shows, for example, so to show the strength of the business here.
And with the creation of the cluster yachting in 2014, we also wanted to really aggregate and make people knowing each other much better, knowing all the companies established in Monaco, what was really happening, because sometimes you had a company just having in front of your door and you even didn't know that it was working for yachting. So did the cluster also help you maybe to know better over people that maybe you didn't know, or helping with professionalism, or helping, I don't know, having a clear vision of the Principality of Monaco since its creation in 2014?
Yeah, for sure, and especially as certainly as many businesses, there is a lot of competition between all the company of this sector. So it gives an occasion also to discover each other and to share ideas, and all the meetings which has been done so far, which are very numerous, show the will of the company's part of this business to make it better, to make it more efficient for the client. We are all in the same objective, having a client-centric strategy, make the client happy, make the client coming to Monaco, and by yachting in Monaco, of course, then the yachts are traveling around Med, but definitely I don't think it's a hazard that many companies, yachting companies, are based in south of France and in Monaco in particular.
And a last word, and then I don't take too much time for you. I know that your days are quite long. So a last word about in 20 years of career, you have seen a real evolution of yachting, a real evolution of mind, not speaking about professional, but also for owners, because you had this global vision that is quite important for us. Did you see this clearly, this evolution, this maybe even outside the sanitary crisis, an evolution on I don't know, environmental purpose, new technologies, new type of yachts? Any vision that you have personally on your side, let's say?
I may say, as the Formula One is for the car industry, which is people who are not in the yachting industry can see that as a negative, because it's a lot of it's cost a lot of money, especially in the French, mindset. They can see is a negative, because they just see that it costs too much money and that very few people can benefit from it. Personally, I will never be a yacht owner, but it's something we understand, all of us working for this yachting industry. But what I really appreciate in this industry is that people have the capability of developing new technology, new design, new projects, because they have dreams. They can transform these dreams into reality. But behind that, it's a real industry. It makes a lot of work for many families, and it makes a lot of evolution, certainly, which might be then implemented in other industry, not out of yachting. If we wouldn't have this kind of people ready to invest a lot of money in this fantastic product, vessels, we would not see new technology implemented in other things we can use more on our level. So definitely, I think that as everybody, we are now more conscious than ever that we have to look after the environment. I mean, it is at our level, but it is of course at the level of the yachting industry. Probably it will take time. We know the technical issues with, for example, if you want to change the propulsion of a yacht, it's not like you can change easily. But we saw now from the last few years that it evolved rapidly, and that it's something which is in the mouth of everybody. Everybody's talking about that. So I have I really think that we will see in the next few years, not in 10 years, in few years, big evolution to be implemented in the yachting industry. And so, no, it's I would say it's exciting to work for this this industry for this reason, that we saw that people can develop new product and fun, and just vessels of a dream. Even though I will never have a yacht, it's a dream. Each time I jump on a yacht during the yacht show, it's a precious moment. I would just say, wow, it's really something exceptional. So I'm very proud of working for this industry.
As we can hear a lot, its future is now. We need to act now, and I think the sector is really acting to change its message, positive message, but also to change the technologies that will help to keep this sea proper and help the future of our children, let's say. So thank you, Gaëlle. Thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. Thank you for replying to my question and find a little bit of time. It's been a real pleasure, of course, and I hope to see you soon at the Yacht Club in our next meetings. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.